So, now that we've got the water running again, let's have a nice swan dive into the water, and then it's time for us to get back down, although I'm going completely the wrong way, because that's not the way out. You know, I'm just giving Lara a nice little swim here. She evidently needs the exercise. I think I just got a little bit disorientated, if I'm honest. It's not surprising. It's very easy to get lost in tombs. They just have that thing about them. Now, do be very, very careful on your way down. You don't want to die. So just try not to drop down any massive holes, like the one that's standing right in front of you, because it's not going to end well. Because as soon as you come down, you've got a cutscene, and if you drop like a lead balloon, you are gonna die.
You scare me.
You may want to close your eyes then.
Also, don't do that, because that's not helpful either. So, now, you'd think that this is going to be a nice, simple, task, but no. For some bizarre reason, and I mean bizarre, Lara just refuses, at least when I was playing, to grab onto that bloody rope. I mean, I think it's because whenever I was jumping, I was a little bit not in the right position, but I don't know. Either way, let's go the route that I know that I can actually physically make. Lara, it's not what I want you to be grabbing onto, but at least grabbing onto it has helped me move it out the way. Because what you're meant to be able to do is swing via that rope, but for some bizarre reason it just wouldn't let me. And now it's time to be all fancy and Indiana Jonesy and just run through these like there's without a care in the world.
There's no avoiding these.
This isn't gonna fly, Lara. If one of those things even touches you.
I know. Which means I'll have to stop them somehow.
Like with this amazing rock. Now, what I just did there was taking it a little bit too far. What you're meant to do is take it to a certain point and then stop. But why would I make it easy for myself? God. It's gonna get worse later on, because there's a puzzle where I just decide, yep, I'm gonna make this as difficult as possible for myself, get lots of damage, because I'm stupid and crazy. Now, I believe the safest option that you've got is to take it down the right-hand wall, but you can get through just fine, reasonably. Despite the fact that it's massive sharp razor blades, Lara's quite sturdy against that sort of thing, though she does take a lot of damage. What she, however, does not do quite as well with dealing with
What is it? You hear something?
is when she actually has to act like Indiana Jones. So, right here, don't stop moving. If you get caught on the rock, on the spikes, you are going to die. But as soon as you've cleared that pit, you're okay.
Lana.
Narrowly escaping death again, I see.
There you
Indeed.
are. You found something about the sword fragment then?
A few things, actually. I extrapolated the markings on the artifact to get a sense of what the entire pattern would look like. And then I found what... Whoops, we have a problem.
Alistair? Zip?
Oh,
That's odd.
that's very odd. I hope they're okay. Now at this point, yeah, I'll just check things out. And also, you have got to be careful in this segment because it's very easy to die. Particularly because there's that rock there that's going to fall and smash you if you don't watch out.
Zip! Alistair, do you read me? I don't like this at all.
Neither do I. Now, there's not really that much left to go of Ghana. We've just got
Zip, are you there?
one really big room, if I recall correctly, and
All
that's
those
about
science
it.
computers just to perfect the science of talking to oneself.
Now, if you use the goggles carefully, you can see that there is a rock
That's
that
fragile.
is going to fall at some point on your ascent, so do watch out. And be very, very quick. That could have been so graceful, Lara, and you just had to screw it up at the last second. Totally had nothing to do with me.
What the devil are they doing?
Well, I think they said they had yeah, they just couldn't get the last word out. It's kind of a thing that happens in video games every now and again. Oh.
Dearest Amelia, yours always, Richard. It was Mother's. Zip, can you hear me? Where are you?
I don't know, but I still find it rather amusing that Lara's father is called Richard Croft. I would say that's totally where my name comes from, but I don't think my dad was that much of a Tomb Raider fan. He certainly liked Tomb Raider, but I don't think he didn't come out until after I was born. So, can't be where my name's from, but one of the reasons that got involved in Tomb Raider is because of my dad. Because he was the one who got it when I was younger, and I've kind of always just... It was him that made me get Tomb Raider Underworld when I got... Right, should probably start this story somewhere at the beginning. So obviously I've explained how as a child we had Tomb Raider in the house, and I played it and I enjoyed it, but didn't really do anything with it. And then when it came to me getting my Xbox 360, I had a choice of games to get with it, and because it was like a bundle sort of thing. And one of the games that was on selection was Tomb Raider Underworld, and my dad said, "We'll get that one." So I did, and then after a long time, and I do mean quite a while after I got my 360, I finally played Tomb Raider Underworld, and then the rest is history, shall we say. So basically my interest in Tomb Raider comes down to my dad. So incredibly grateful for, because I'm now quite the fan of Tomb Raider. But yeah, my name definitely doesn't come from here. I have no idea where my parents got my name from. I should probably ask them. I can't quite remember whether they've ever told me. They probably have, and I've just forgotten. It tends to happen when your brain is getting shoved with so much information. Oh, look, I'm making him dance. Oh well, we've taken out the main... Well, no, we haven't taken out the main threat. This guy here is your main threat. Because if you start running across the bridge immediately, it is highly likely that he is going to shoot a grenade at you and you are going to die. Thankfully, I had some more of my machine gun ammo so I could actually do stuff. But we are basically at the end of Ghana. Through here we have the location of the golden artifact, and at the top of these broken stairs is the end of the level. Now, what's quite funny is that the leopard will not follow you out of the door, so you can kind of just cheat it quite a lot. And now we've got to try and get our gold award. They're really going for the Indiana Jones thing here. I have no idea what's going on right now. Lara just kind of freaked out. So there are 3 boulders that are going to try and kill you. However, once they are gone, you are free to move about this stairway as you please. Which is very good, because it's the only way that we're going to be able to get our golden artifact. Now, you see this pressure plate here. This pressure plate does a sneaky little thing. It opens the door to the end of the level, which you can see there. It also opens the door to the golden artifact. So the sneaky little devils gave this thing multiple purpose. And when you step off of the platform, the plate, you're on a time limit to get through the doors. Thankfully, once you have gotten through the golden artifact doors, they remain open, so you don't get trapped. Otherwise, that would have been a really, really hideous artifact to get. Also, you may be wondering, how are they going to top the boss fight with Takamoto that we had in Japan? Well, we're going to have a boss fight against Rutland. And whether it's quite the same quality and or difficulty, I'll let you decide.
Perfect.
Pretend I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, you know, it's what puts the sword back together. It's the size of a fist. And according to Amanda's research, it's here.
What do you know about Amanda? Where is she?
So, your father did some digging here, didn't he? You know, Amanda thought maybe he found the key.
I don't know what you're talking about. Tell me about that sword fragment you're so fond of waving about.
Huh. Well, I have been spending some time with it, and I've learned a couple of things. Let me show you.
So, here we go with our boss fight with Rutland. It is possible to get him into a sort of loop by throwing grenades at him at the right time, but I can't get that damn thing to work. Also, he has the ability to heal by going up onto these platforms. Well, all you need to do is shoot the things and drag them down. If you do it at the right moment, then Rutland will fall down and be kind of unable to do anything for a while. Be stunned. But a very quick and easy way that I found to just destroy this boss is to destroy everything, and then you can just run around Rutland and shoot at him and make him look like a complete and utter wuss, because he can't hit you. So long, Rutland.
I'm really not your enemy, Rutland. These pieces weren't broken apart. They were designed to separate and reattach. The Galali key does that? I don't suppose you'd tell me where this came from. The Crusades? King Arthur?
History doesn't interest me.
There's that weird noise again. I really don't understand this game.
I'm not in it, however. You won't enjoy
Indeed.
seeing me again.
Your father might not have found the Galali key, but Amanda doesn't know that. She's at your mansion right now.
Oh, lovely.
Have good insurance.
God, finally! I've been trying to get through for ages. What happened?
This woman just tore her way through the front door. She had some sort of... I don't know what the hell it was. It was like black smoke.
I'll be there straight away.
No, we're fine. Look, you've got to follow her. She's going for another piece of the sword.
What? Where?
In Kazakhstan, I found a photo that matches the pieces you have.
All right. Do an inventory and try to locate something called the Galali key. Meanwhile, it looks as if I'm bound for colder climes.
Back warm.
I mean to be cold.
And so, that's gone over and done with. Next up, we have Kazakhstan. So snow! Yay!